Bonjour! Hello! It's Lakey here, Lakey Bloke. Roy to you. Call me Roy, don't call me Lakey, it's not nice, is it? It's a surname thing. It's, you know, Flaky Lakey. I've been called all sorts of things in the past. I don't mind Lakey, you can call me whatever you like. Happy homebrews, folks. I nearly said Homebrew Wednesday then, but I think this particular Homebrew Wednesday video will be going up a little early. This will be up on Tuesday, so happy Homebrew Tuesday, folks. Now, the reason for me chucking this video up a day early is tomorrow I'm going to be busy, probably casting with my chum Gary. Now, those who tuned into last week's cast will know that Gary and I did a cast Friday afternoon / evening, and it was good, and we decided we we're going to do another one as it's the Easter break and we can probably squeeze in one before the next one. So tune in this Homebrew Wednesday, folks, to me and Gary being silly if you can, and we'll entertain you with tunes, general bullshit, and just basically mucking about and having a laugh, really. And of course some of these homebrews. This is a Lavlin yeast, I think 118 118. Don't try and dial 118 asking them if they've got any yeast. That'll confuse them, because I did that the other day and they didn't know what I was on about. Now, this is quite a nice tasting turbo cider. It's very clean, it's very fizzy, it's quite clear. There's no additions in there, there's nothing other than the yeast and the apple juice, really, folks. And I have come to the conclusion that's exactly how I like to do my ciders. From now on, all of my ciders, well, 99.9% of them will just be yeast and apple juice, with the occasional bizarre thing thrown in for good measure. Now, on last week's cast, just before we went live, Gary and I went into the garden, and you'll be seeing it coming up soon. We popped into the garden and we rustled up a turbo cider with some cherries that were taken out of a tin, and we threw in the juice as well. And as you see, as you'll be able to see, it was a bit like you know, when Brewmaster Ben thinks, well, I'm just going to rustle up this turbo cider, and it takes like 20 minutes to get the fruit into the juice. Pardon me, I haven't even had any of this yet, and it's quite fizzy, and I'm still burping. What's that all about? Yeah, so Brewmaster Ben always has fun putting fruit into his turbo ciders, and I think you'll see, Brewmaster Ben, you've got to contender, mate, because getting the cherries into the cider was fun. However, it wasn't fun for me because I was just doing the recording and asking the questions. My good friend Mr. Smith was driving this week, so he'll be coming up, and you'll be seeing me recording the outcome. Now, I have to warn you at this stage, it's very dodgy editing this week, because it was very quick and off the cuff, and we didn't really plan to do it. We just did it, we recorded it, we had a bit of a laugh, and this is the outcome. I'll be back at the end to show you the end result, really. Well, it's not really the end result because it needs another 3 days or so and then it'll be finished. But I'll show you how it's doing in any case. So, thanks for tuning in. Have fun watching this, have a laugh. See you at the end. I'll be bolted on the end somewhere, no doubt. Ta-da. Hello, folks. Well, it's Friday afternoon. You join me in the garden. As you can see, we've got several bottles here of brews. We've got a tin of black cherries as well, but we're going to be coming along to that in a minute. Over here I've got 2 glasses. I'm going to tell you why in a second. There's one I prepared earlier. Over there we've got a lager. But over the other side of the table we've got some bits and bobs to do a turbo cider. Right, so there's the table of doom then, and over here is Mr. Gary. Yeah. Say hello to everyone, Mr. Gary.
Added spot.
With a big spot on his face. But you can't notice that because his face is ugly anyway. So
yeah. Pay no attention to that.
Yeah, pay no attention to that because I only mean it.
Right.
On the table here.
Funnel.
Yeah, on the table we've got some stuff.
Skewer.
Skewer, spoon jar.
Demi-Don.
Demi-John.
Airlock.
Airlock.
Juice.
Juice.
Check it out.
Cherries.
Cherries. My drink.
Drink. Soma apple juice drink, which is alright, isn't it? What do you reckon? Alright?
Like drinking problem.
Yeah.
Can't
so
rub my mouth. And some apple
yeast.
juice.
Apple juice with yeast in. But we're going to use that to
activate it.
activate.
Right. And in here, I've got some Star Sand.
Yeah.
A little pump.
Yeah. Hey. Everything needs to be Star Sand and chemically treated.
Nice and simple Star Sand.
There you go. So what we're going to do first, Mr. Gary? We're going to make sure everything's all sanitised. There we go.
Rooney. And the fungal.
Yeah, the funnel's all sanitised. You can't get much more sanitised than that. Plate sanitised.
There you go.
Skewer.
Done.
Done the skewer?
I haven't done the skewing yet. No.
Alright. Half a job Bob, isn't he? Half a job Bob.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all sanitised.
It's good stuff, this.
Yeah, sanitise away.
And
Final
we
thing.
used to work with a bloke called Bob Skewer, didn't we?
Yeah. No, we didn't actually.
No, I
But
didn't.
it's good for this. It's Bob Hewer.
It's Hewer.
Hewer.
Skewer. There you go.
But it could have been.
Could have been.
Could have been Skewer. Right, so what's going in first then, Mr. Gary? Is the apple juice going in
I think
first?
the apple juice would be a wise choice for going into cider.
That's what we're going to be doing,
Mild
folks.
apple juice.
So, I'm going to walk back a bit here and get Gary in the picture because I like him. Not in that way. Well, only sometimes.
Right.
Depends how many beers I've had, I suppose. Sanitise everything, all the tops on your hands. You've done all that anyway.
As we like to do it wet.
And your knob? Have you sanitised your knob?
No.
You look like you have. To sanitise his cock.
The knob is behind the
knob
camera.
The knob is. Oh, better that. Right, so the first thing going in is a litre of apple juice, folks. Isn't it exciting?
Garden cider.
It is a garden cider, and it will come with free flies, no doubt.
Yeah.
But that's
Or
all
more.
right. Yes. If you buy one, you get one free, apparently, at Tasda's.
Well, we don't actually need 4 apple juice because that's 1.5 litres.
All right, we'll just chuck that one in then, and then berries, and then we'll chuck the apple juice on the top of that.
Yeah. And then we can rod them through.
There's nothing like a good prod, is there?
No, prodding and rodding.
Here we go. God, this is action, isn't it? Action.
Right, here we go.
Oh, these look good actually. They smell nice.
And here lies the problem.
Why have we got a skewer, Gary?
Because
we need to prod them into the juice, folks.
Right. This is one of those.
This is one of those things that's going to take about 45 minutes.
Right, but as you can see, we are achieving this.
Yes, we are achieving our aim.
Right.
Of poking sticks into something.
Oh, that's a bit.
Well, I haven't poked anything for ages. I don't know about you.
Not with a stick. No.
Oh, will you get knob?
It sounds like a stick.
Oh look, that one's gone for a Burton. I'll have that.
Yeah, you have that one. Taste that one.
What's that one like? Actually, quite nice.
You got any top tips for anyone?
Top tips while we're here.
Oh yeah, don't forget when you're making homebrew, drink homebrew.
Yeah, but also if you're going to cross a road, look both ways because
there might be a bloke in a jacket with a Green Cross man.
Yeah.
Green Cross code man.
The Green Cross code man was Darth Vader, wasn't
He was. Peter Mayhew.
No,
Peter Mayhew.
Dave Prowse. Peter Mayhew was Chewbacca.
Oh yeah.
See, the dog agrees with me.
There you go. Now look, I'm poking.
I sense that I ought to come back in about 10-15 minutes.
Don't make it that long.
This is painful, isn't it?
Number 43.
Key of the door, 27.
Oh, the freeze, 6.
2 fat ladies, blue.
On its own, no one. Right.
Right, I'm gonna cut it here because this could take quite a while, folks. And we're off again. I'll be back in a second.
We've managed to do this within 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours later, we've got all the cherries. Well, I'll say Gary did it, because he's more patient than I am, into the DJ. What we're going to do now is chuck in this apple juice that's been populated with 775 yeast, folks, which is Gary and I's favourite yeast of choice.
Proving a little bit problematic to remove. Right, hopefully we can utilise the juice to remove all the solids.
Get all the goodness in there. Looking good.
A little bit hot
Cider City. Now the good thing about the 775 I found, even though I didn't say, I said the opposite of this in a Homebrew Wednesday video, so if you watch that after this, ignore it, is that it gets frothy and foamy, but it doesn't. 775 is quite tame and you don't get a lot of froth on it. Doesn't go mental. What are you doing, Gary? Gary is extra cleaning things.
Mate, all this time and effort is wasted if it spoils. So
yes, indeed.
There you go. Where's the that's really strange.
That goes in.
Where does that? It does.
Yeah.
Alright, look at that.
Where's the lid, Gary? The lid to the Hujamir what's it?
Oh, I've got the grape juice on.
Gary is ruining my garden while he's here, so it's all good. That's it, we're all done.
And as they say in France,
yes,
cider.
Cider. They don't. Do they say that in France? I thought they said cidre.
No, they don't. They say
Stella Artois.
They do. No, they do. No, that's Belgium, mate.
All right. So what we're going to do then is, in a couple of days, we'll top that out with a bit of apple juice. But for the moment, it's all good, isn't it? Sorted.
Job done.
Cherry cider. See you later, blokes.
Cheers. Right, here we are in the shed of the Roy. Unfortunately, he's locked it. Right, you can look at my penis while I open this. That's not the right fucking key. Right, so, here we go. I'm in, let's go. Fuck it, can't get in. Right, oh, there we go. Look at that, motherfucker. All of that cider. Fucking, what are we going to have? What are we going to have? What are we going to have? Some Cooper's Canadian Blonde, Wilco fucking pear, more fucking Wilco pear, and some, what's this? Fucking hell, how much Wilco pear have we got? We better drink that. We've got a bit of Cooper's Canadian Blush. What's this in it? Oh, we've got a bit of a gross lid. It's a bit posh. Honey lager. That was burp number 3 for today. What's this? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That sounds good. And, oh man, look at this. We've got some multi-purpose lawn seed. Let's have some of that. Right, let's go and have one of it. What's in this big box? I'm guessing that's not cider. But, oh, there's one here. Strawberry cider. This man has got a cave. Look at that, jamming juice. Right, catch you later, bye.
Well, there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, I didn't know Gary was popping into my shed. I didn't know that he did that at the time. But it was interesting to watch because, well, first of all, I didn't know he was doing it. And second of all, it did bring up a topic of discussion. A topic. I like topics. What happened to topic bars? Can you still get them? Here is our cider. As you can see, 80% of it is clear. Not absolutely clear, but getting there. And the top is where all the cherries are. It's still frothing up a bit, folks, and we're getting a little bit of action in the airlock there, but not too much. It probably needs another 3-4 days, something like that. And what I'll do is I'll rack it off into another demijohn and then I'll bottle it, and we'll have our cherry cider. And the yeast that's gone into that is a WLP 775. as you hopefully saw in the video there, it was from a starter that Gary already sorted out. Now that 775 yeast has been around the block a bit. There is a lot of sulphury smell coming off it at the moment. Hopefully that will dissipate given some time. But we'll see, won't we? We'll see, folks. And of course I'll let you know. I'll let you know how we get on with this, and we'll do a taste test, and it'll either be thumbs up or it'll be bloody horrible. So we'll see. I know one thing though, if it is horrible, Gary will like it, because Gary likes horrible ciders, and I don't. I like the nice ones. That's just my opinion, of course, and Gary can't prove otherwise, can you, mate? Now, what else was I going to tell you? Oh yes, as I said earlier, there is a cast this coming Wednesday. We're doing a cast again, me and Gary. It's Gary and Roy do another cast. 2. Cast harder. See, you thought Bruce Willis had trouble coming up with names for his sequels. I basically nicked it, didn't I? Not very original of me, I know. But anyway, let me have a little sip of this, folks. I'll give you a little review in a minute, shall I? Just a very quick one. Smell yeasty. The problem with the 118, 118, 118, the Lavlin 118, 118, 118, is that you can get a sort of yeasty smell from it. Oh, that's fridge filling up, by the way, the ice thing in the fridge. Dry as a bone, and that's the problem with the EC1118, is that it does tend to ferment out your ciders really dry. It's drinkable, but it is as dry as a bone, folks. Not one of my favourites, I have to say, but it's a passable yeast if you can put up with the smell. It does whiff a bit. That's all I've got to say about it, really. Out of 10, I'd probably give it 6.5, 7 maybe at a push, depending on how many of them I've had. This is the first one I've had, so, well, the first one I've had today, and the last one. I won't be drinking anymore after this. I'm saving it all for tomorrow's cast, folks. No, it'll be fine, it'll be fun. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this week's Homebrew Wednesday video. Again, mostly me talking bollocks, but we managed to rustle this up, and I know you guys have been asking to see another turbo cider video, because I don't think we've done one for a while, have we? So hopefully you found this one interesting, because all of the brews I've done prior to this, I think, have been sort of kits, and yeah, and I haven't done a turbo cider one for a while. At least I don't think I have. I could be wrong. But my memory isn't what it once was, folks. It's a little bit, yeah. So, thanks for watching again, folks. I'm running out of things to say now, as you can tell. I'm going to finish off now. Hopefully join me and Gary on the cast, Homebrew Wednesday this week. Probably from around about 5 PM. We may jump on sooner. Depends on things. But if not, we'll see you then. Or we'll see you in next week's Homebrew Wednesday. Cheerio, folks, and have a fantastic week. And if you can't, then don't. But it ain't my fault if you don't, really, is it? Got my own shit to deal with, you know what I mean? Have fun. Cheers, folks.